We are just outside of Geneva City, a place called Plan-les-Ouates, a place where you'll find many of the powerhouses of the watchmaking industry, such as Frederique Constant, Patek Philippe, Rolex, to name a few. That's why we call it actually Plan-les-Ouates. And behind me is a small manufacturer, but it isn't actually that small. It is the manufacturer of Frederique Constant. It's the 10th year anniversary of this manufacturer, so let's find out more with Peter Stas, co-founder of the brand. So how does it feel after 10 years being here?
Yeah, well, it's on one side the building, and on the other side, of course, the manufacture calibers. Huh? So, yeah, it feels great. It's something we're proud of. We're happy that we started this already long ago. So we started the development in 2001. Took us 3 years in collaboration with the university here in Geneva, the watchmaker school in the Netherlands, and also the watchmaker school here in Geneva, to develop our first caliber, which we then introduced in 2004, and now living in 2014. It's 10 years later, many headaches later, but also many nice, beautiful successes and new watches later. One night, together with the owner of Celita, he was still the sales director at the time, meanwhile he's the owner, we had this idea, why don't we open up the platine and also the dial at the position of the balance wheel, so you can see from the front side that it is a mechanical caliber. And that's how this idea of the heartbeat was born. We progressively came with new calibers in collaboration with Dupois des Pras and Agénor. And finally, in 2001, we decided, okay, now we're going to really make our own manufacture caliber. And then in 2003, I think it was the first time announced by the Schwarz Group that in due time, they only wanted to deliver complete movements, no longer eboches. We were never buying eboches because we were buying movements directly from Celita or the manufacture calibers. We were also making the eboche ourselves. So it did not affect us. In the last decisions 2-3 years ago, of course, also on the Nivarox assortment, because we're still using that primarily, although we have now our own assortment as well, which I will also announce tonight. There we were more affected.
How do you see the next 10 years then for you?
Listen, yeah, we have an overall plan. We are now at around 140,000 pieces per year. We want to grow to about 250,000. So that's not only manufacture, of course. That's a combination of manufacture for our top end of the range. Then we have mechanical watches based on Celita calibers. That remains a very important part of the business, and we want to continue to do that. And then also we have some quartz watches as well, where we work together with Ronda. So there are 3 pillars, which gives us also a strong foundation of independence. We can really manage between those 3 where the market demand is and what we can develop. And we do that simultaneously.
And you're an entrepreneur. You've started this business, like I said, almost 25 years ago with your wife. How do you feel right now about that?
Yeah, of course, it feels good. We're proud of it, but we're also very much proud of it because it is it's an effort of a whole team. We are meanwhile with 170 people. It's long no more the little shop we started 25 years ago. That we have to very clearly see that. Nowadays, my wife and myself, we step a little bit out also. We're more involved in the strategy. We're still doing all the designs, but we have a management team that runs more and more the day-to-day operation. And maybe that's I'm the most proud of, because that really enables the company to go on even without us. We're not that far yet, but it's a development toward that direction. And the creation of a beautiful product is nice, but the creation of a company self-sustaining is very nice too.
Well, congratulations and all the best wishes for the next 10 years then.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.